before this video started, I'll do a brief history, okay? So, Jakks Pacific had got the license to make Sonic figures in February 2019. So, at Topher, we saw these guys at Topher. So, we had mixed feelings in the bad. People liked them, some people didn't like them. So, on July 2019, in summer, we got Wave1 in August, containing Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and Shadow. Wave2 on August contained a re-release of Sonic, Super Sonic, Dr. Eggman, and Metal Sonic. And Wave3 also contained sports figures. Some people didn't like them, some people didn't like them. So they kind of stopped making Beta figures altogether. So in July 2020, we got new scopes of the characters from Wave1 and Eggman from Wave2. But now they got articulation. And people like them. Now they got like 5 waves going on to 6 waves now. So now people like them. You know, you can't find them at stores. I mean, you can find them at stores, but all of them are completely stock out. You know, you could buy them for your good collection. With that said, look into the video. This review. So look at our main hero, our protagonist, our good guy of the franchise, Sonic the Hedgehog. Now, Sonic the Hedgehog, now you can see he's in the 4-inch scale. I mean, why not? Because these figures are in the 4-inch scale. Because if you put him next to a Ninja Turtle figure, like let's say Leonardo, these guys are in the 5-inch scale, and these guys are in the 4-inch scale. Now, as I can see, you know, Sonic does look pretty good next to Leonardo. You know, if you want to, your Sonic figures want to meet the Ninja Turtles one day in a stop motion crossover, you know, go for it. I'm not judging or nothing, okay? And who knows? Maybe we do a Ninja Turtle review. A Ninja Turtle review in the future. Full power. But anyway, this is enough about that. Let's get on to Sonic. So, you see the scope. Let's start the scope. So, scope wise is that he looked pretty good. Big game accurate, you know. So, bar down here. The bad thing is I don't like about the figure in general is that like he have no joint in the arms, and I can see why. I guess because Jakks Pacific didn't do this is because, well, I want to say because the arms are, you know, too skinny for them, and I guess because why? That's a reason. But overall, this figure is pretty good. You know, he got joints in the legs, and you know, he got 3 curls in the front, more 3 curls in the front, and he got his curls in the back. So this is from 3-game aggregate, and he is a pretty good presentation of the character in all the box art and the games. And I would recommend on you buying this figure. He do make a good thing to do stop motion and stop motion collecting, you name it, you know. And he probably be your walk buddy, you know, you know, be with you if you walk in, like, let's say you're on your computer doing, typing essays, or you're doing your YouTube thing, you know, maybe he'll be able to, you know, your walk buddy there. But that's just me talking, okay? Now, let's see. He do have joint in his legs, okay? Don't get me wrong. You know, the way why I got my son like this, because I like how I just like this pose, I know, this stance, like, how him man looking this direction, you know, you turn around, you looking at you at this direction, I like it. So basic the pose is, he only got joints right here. He got his head is on the swivel, and his hands and his shoes are in the ball joint. And that's the only thing I can say about this figure. Now, now this figure is not that hard for y'all people to buy. It is a $10 figure, and it is a pretty good figure. The only downside is that he's hard to get. Or I want to say that, you know, Taurus really don't have that pretty much good of stock. Well, at least at my time is done. So I recommend you buying him on Amazon, or probably wait him to pop on at your local Targets, or probably check big bad toy stores, stuff like that. While we on to this Sonic in Wave 1. Let me go ahead and pull out Wave 2 Sonic from, you know. So, I was not gonna plan with this guy, but I decided to just do it anyway. So, as you can see, it's still the same Sonic figure. The only thing that's different is that the head is, it look the same, but the eyes are different, and he got a smoke reminiscence to the Adventure games, you know, Sonic Adventure, Sonic Adventure 2, Bob Sonic Heroes, you know, you name it. So, yeah. That's all I can say about this figure. And oh yeah, one more thing. He can stand up. Oh yeah, one more thing. I gotta stop motion with these two. I was planning to release it on YouTube, but I decided not to do that. So, yeah. So let's move on to Mania Tails Power. Meet Mania Tails Power, Sonic best friend. So, Mania Tails Power is in the 4-inch scale. I want to say he's like in the 3-inch. Because he is pretty short, you know. We know Tails. He the short, cute best friend of Sonic. He the smart in the team. His IQ's a 300. But with that said, this figure is a pretty good job of him in the games. So I like how his scope is fantastic. You know, that's what I'm gonna say a lot in this review. But the joints is the same as Sonic. His arms, I got no joints. He have joint in his legs. His head on swivel. He got bar joint in the arms. I mean the hands and the feet. And his tails could move actually. No, this is probably like the second. No, this is like the Thor tails toy that his tails can move. Like the second is Jakks specific is Jazz Rares, and the first one is Toy Island. You know, I don't have the Toy Island tails. I'm planning to get it one day. So let's put him next to Sonic. So he is a pretty good scale. You put him next to. Oh, you put him next to Sonic. He is a pretty good scale. You put him next to Sonic, and I like that. I like how Jakks specific take their time after. Put him next to Sonic, and Jakks specific, he did a pretty good job on that. I like how he did that, Jakks specific. I give y'all credit for that. They get an A+ in my book. Sorry, Sonic. It's like, while we on this subject, let's put him next to Jazz Tails, you know, just for fun. You know, both of them are figuring of the character in the 3D games, but this kind of this Tails remind me of like how you used to they both look how they still look, but this Tails just remind me of Sonic only used to do Sonic Monster, and this is just like one of the Sonic 4Ds. I don't know why, that's just stuff like that, but yeah, I recommend you still buying this Tails figure. You know, why not? It's a good figure with your Sonic figure. And now we get to the character Shadow the Hedgehog. And here is Shadow the Hedgehog. Now you can tell he is in the 4-inch scale with the other two, and you also can tell he is a clone of Sonic, but he doesn't act nothing like Sonic. I mean, Sonic and Shadow do have the same speed, but Shadow is the only one. Well, he used to be the only one that had to do chaos control until Sonic learned how to do it in Sonic Adventures 2. So I'm guessing everyone know how to do freaking chaos control. Well, Sonic 06, Sonic, Silver, and Shadow did chaos control. So I guess all three they could do chaos control, and he could turn Super Saiyan like Sonic. Yeah, but anyway. Shadow the Hedgehog. Now this figure of Shadow the Hedgehog is a pretty good sculpt, you know. I like how they did his face, you know, like, you know, your regular Shadow face right there. Idiots. Anyway, you know, I like how they pin the hair, his wear thing on his krills. You know, they look even enough. I like how they did that. And I also like how they pinned his inhibited wings gold. I like that. You know, it's like golden, like how they used to pin in yellow. The Jakks specific benefit. I'm gonna bring him out shortly after. And they also changed his muzzle. He's been like an oranges color, but it's like a tan yellow in this color. I like that. That has muzzle blue like in the games now. His muzzle used to be that orange color in Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic X, Sonic Hill. I don't think Sonic Hill. I think it was like this color, but it was Sonic X, and then Sonic Adventure 2, and I want to say Sonic 06. And some artworks have his most as that color, I think I want to say. But yeah, hey, look, they even got his these things golden too. I forgot what they call again. Wogget? So I forgot what they call. So if someone know what they call again, please hit me. Okay, I don't want to look an idiot. Okay, I think I kind of is right now. But yeah, but the joints wise, we all know it, people. He got no joint in the arms. His head is on swivel. His hands and feet, his shoes are in the ball joint. His legs are the only one got joints. So yeah, the only thing I have a downside about this figure is that he's top heavy. But he can. I mean, you still could get him stand up, but it's like good position, like how right now. Oh yeah, one more thing. Him and Sonic is in a good scale together. I like how that is. Like, yeah, cause Sonic and Shadow is like in a good scale. They supposed to be in a good scale together. I just like it. I just like how the figures are figured and accurate. Careful, Jakks specific made more care in this line. I'll be honest with you, let's bring a Jakks specific Shadow, the bending one. And you can tell like how his body is still the same, that this is a benefit, this articulation. How his muzzle is an orange color, and the ear was also in that orange color, while this is not. And you can see what I meant by his hip wings are color in yellow, while these are color in gold. I prefer this better, because it's an articulation, you know, bennies, they like to break easily, but I still like this Shadow. You know, this is still the number 2 spot of my Shadow figures right here. Okay, now time to do Dr. Eggman. Who are you? What? I am you. You serious? Yes. Ha ha ha. Come on, we'll get some ice cream. Okay, I like some ice cream. Huh, that was weird. Anyway, let's move on to Dr. Eggman. Time for the Doctor. Dr. Eggman, aka Dr. Ivan Robotnik. Eggman is in the 5-inch scale for some reason. Cause like, if you compare him to another Mr. figure, let's see, let's compare him to Donatello. If you compare him to Donatello, you can see him and Donatello is about in the same height. And you can tell, because Eggman is supposed to be bigger than the element characters. So that's why he is taller. He is tall. So, let's move on the other way. So, we'll put Sonic right here. So you can tell in the scale-wise department, tell Sonic is in the 4-inch and Eggman 5 and you can tell Eggman is supposed to be bigger than Sonic. And access show out the bag right now. Eggman is supposed to be a little bit bigger, you know. I want to say he should be in the 6-inch scale, but I like this scale right now. I mean, you know, I don't see nothing wrong with it. You know, I see what they was working for, and I like how they kind of did it. It's a really good thing. Now let's get back with Dr. Eggman. All right. So take a look a little closely. So in the sculpting department, they did a pretty good job of Dr. Eggman. You know, he looks just like his figure game counterpart. You know, it's funny how he got some ears. I mean, I know, you know, I never paid attention to Eggman design a lot over the years, but come on, camera, focus. But anyway, it's like I never pay attention about his ears for some reason. It's kind of a little funny. Oh yeah, his mustache remind me of him from Sonic Adventure also. You know, his mustache is like a brownish color, but they painted like an orange eye. I like that. I like how they did that. And it's weird enough, he got joints in his arms huh, I wonder why does he got joints in his arms? And he also have joints in his feet and his legs. So yeah, and the server, he ain't got no bar joint nowhere. He ain't got no bar joints into nothing. And he only got server in the head, so Eggman's a pretty good figure. This is like my favorite Eggman figure I got. And yes, I only have this Eggman and Jakks specific Eggman, the bending one, and I have the articulation one and the Tommy one. I don't have the Jazzers one. I don't have the Toe Islands one. I'm not like these other people, you know, who have so much Sonic. I mean, I do have so much Sonic, but that's another story right now. So yeah, so we just say we completed Wave 1. So let's go ahead and do Wave 2 before I take over the world. Here I come, wolfer than the rest of them, the best of them, tougher than leather. They call me Knuckles. Unlike Sonic, I no chuckle. Alright, flex my muscles. Now here's Knuckles. He came in Wave 2, and people have a mixed bag of feelings about this figure and the Metal Sonic. I will get to him shortly after this. So let's start with Knuckles. Okay, straight off the bat, we see the elephant in the room here. His dreadlocks. Okay, now I mean I like how they did his face. You know, I like how they did his sculpt in the hair. I think they did pretty good with the dreadlocks. You know, not bad, not bad. But the only department we have, the only department I had about it is that like his arms, like, okay, I get it. They got his arm bent like the other three characters, Sonic, Tails, and Shadow. But the problem is that he have trouble posing him. No, limited opposing with it. It's kind of awkward to have him this in this position right here. You know, he want to offer you a drink, like, hey, come on, let me give you a drink. You know, a drink of water, some grape juice, got everything. So yeah, and I guess I'm the only one like, I don't want to hate this little smoke he doing, like. It's like you mean like, oh, I'm Patrick, oh, I am Patrick from SpongeBob, although I'm Boom Knuckles, oh, I'm Boom Knuckles, yeah, but I mean, it's still a pretty good figure though. So, you know, he has River in the head. I mean, his head could barely move, count on his dreadlocks again in a way. He have joints in his arms. He don't have no joints in his, I mean, he have joints in his leg, he don't have joints in his arms, I apologize. He have a ball joint in his shoe, okay? And the downside is that the only problem, I guess, I don't know, am I the only one? It looked like I was not the only one like that, but my Knuckles tail is kind of bent in a different direction. It's supposed to be bent like a different way, like this way, but you know, it can't stay in that place. But yeah, you know, when you get Knuckles, he was the only figure. He was the only two out of the other two was new. Why Sonic Tails was re-release of them, but he is still a good interpretation. He was still a good interpretation of the Sonic team and the Sonic group and the Team Sonic group. Like right now, let's go ahead and compare him to Sonic and Tails. You know what, Jakks specific always surprised me. I just love how they did they skill. I just love how they get their skills right. Knuckles is supposed to be a little bit taller and a little bit taller than Sonic, and Tails is still shorter than you know what. And I just love that. I just love how Jakks specific just actually got their skills right. And now, time to move on to Metal Sonic. Wait, hello. What about me? Knuckles, I'm done with you for right now. But what about me? Knuckles, time for Metal Sonic. But Knuckles, you know what? Shut up. Why? You know what? Shut up. And here come Metal Sonic, Eggman main Warbot, and Sonic main protagonist, or you know, his doppelganger. So straight out the bat here. Metal Sonic paint job is man. You know, people is complaining about this is just not adult grade, not painting silver, stuff like that. I mean, I kind of see where they going. This is just like, I realized that Jakks specific kind of get Metal Sonic a metallic paint job because, you know, he is a robot. But this figure is okay. You know, I like how his head look like. You know, more sense to the games anyway. Like I keep saying with the figures, and his arms. For some reason, he do have joints. I mean, yeah, I kind of see what they want there because he is a robot. But I mean, the funny thing is they hidden, so you can't know this robot actually do have joints. But I don't know, am I the only one or everybody else? I guess I'm the only one that my legs are weird in a proportion way. Like if I stand this guy, you probably can't tell. See how his leg just his leg just kind of go back, not like push back, but like bent in a different direction. Yeah, well, this figure is pretty good. You know, I remember someone say that Tommy didn't paint their his jet engine the last time, and Jakks specific did. Only thing I wish they did kind of get this figure a metallic paint job, but maybe they will someday in the future, like how Jakks specific did. While we on the subject, let's go ahead and compare size differences for him and Sonic. So yeah, so Metal Sonic stand pretty good next to Sonic, you know. I like how they say the blue is from all of them. I think it's a pretty good figure. I do want to recommend to buy him because this is a good figure in your collection. If you don't have a Metal Sonic in your collection, or you have one, or if you don't have one, I think this should be the one you probably want to get, or you want to get the other Metal Sonic from Jazz Royal, see that with the metallic color. That probably gonna cost you a lot of money. But yeah, time to move on to Supersonic. Ha 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 ha. See, I kind of made my own Metal Sonic voice, and I think it's pretty bad, but still though. Oh ha ha ha. Okay, Doctor, I am ready. Oh. And here is Supersonic. Okay, now that you can think about it, Supersonic is still the same body mode, the same body mode, the same feet, the same hands as normal Sonic from Wave1. The only thing is different is that his head is different. Now, okay, let's get down to basics. So he have no joints in the arms, you know, they all just like that. He have a bar joint in his hands and his feet. And he have a joints in his legs. And his head is on the figure. I really like how Jakks specific did this figure. This is like my #1 favorite Supersonic figure. The only thing I hate about that he's, you know, top heavy like Sonic and Shadow. But with that said, you know, Supersonic is a really good figure. I really don't have nothing much else to say about him, honestly. You know, just because it's Supersonic, you know. His body's still the same as, you know, normal Sonic. And let's just bring him out and compare these two together, side by side. They are the same height, because both of them are Sonics. And they do go really well together. If you want to do like a stop motion, you know, have Sonic transform to Super Sonic, I think this figure is a pretty good thing to pick him up, you know. He don't cost that much, probably like $10 at Target, or like $20 or something. It depends on how much you get on eBay or Amazon. But I really like this Jakks specific. You did a fantastic job on him. He's really nice and well detailed and well sculpted. Okay. it's time for the last figure of Wave 3, Mighty the Armadillo. And here's Mighty. Wow, Jakks specific surprised me again. I like this figure. Okay, so he is in the 4-inch scale with the model characters. And he got no joints in the arms, but he do have a ball joint in the hands, in the legs, and a leg joint in the legs. And his head's on the shoulder. And the fun part is that this part right here is not connected to his body, so you can move this here freely and well. Jakks specific. This figure is also a Mighty. You bring us a Mighty Plush and then you bring him in figure form. I like this. I wish that he wasn't scale. I wish he was a little bit smaller, because like you put him next to a model figure, he is out of scale with the model characters. But that don't bother me. I mean, kind of does, but it don't bother me too well. But he got a smoke right there. His nose is even pointy, like in the game. It's like in Sonic Mania Plus, and Knuckles Chaotix, and Sega Sonic the Hedgehog. Mighty, it's great to see Mighty back. You know, we the last time we saw Mighty was in, I think, Sonic Generation as a Wanted Porcelain, and now he back in the new classic gameplay in 2018. Now he got toys of him now. Man. Well, there's not really much I can say about this figure. All I can say is that I'm surprised that Jakks Pacific bring this figure into life. And we hear that they're gonna make another Mighty figure in the 2.5-inch scale, and I can't wait to see how that will look like. I'm gonna pick that up. That's royal. But yeah, with that say, let's go ahead and show them accessories right quick. Alright, start off with Wave 1 accessories. Sonic came with this ring, as you see in Mario games. Tails came with the physical ability, where you get it, then nothing can hurt you. Shadow came with the Super 10 up ring, which I hate. He came with the Chaos Emerald, you know. Eggman also came with spikes, and I like how they sculpted really detailed very well. No, and the spikes is made out of gummy material, so it can't hurt no one. So Wave 2 Sonic came with the snowboard, winning this too. Of course, Mario and Sonic, the Olympic Games, and probably Sonic Frontiers 2. Knuckles came with the Chaos Emerald. I like to call this the Master Emerald, because it's a little bit. Because Chaos Emeralds are supposed to be small. Like, let me bring one of the Jazzro Chaos Emeralds. See, they're supposed to be smaller in this scale. But this is way too big for a Chaos Emerald, so this is a Master in my opinion. Metal came with the Eggman Trap Spring. Super Sonic also came with the Super 10 Way, which, okay, I guess. And Mighty came with the box, the Super Box. I like this. I forgot what the name was again. Someone help me with the names all again. I keep forgetting. But with that say, let's do the conclusion of the figures in the end of the video. Okay, so this is all my review, my thoughts on the Jakks specific whole Wave of Sonic figures, Wave 1 and Wave 3. So my thoughts on it, and my conclusion is that I hope that Jakks specific continue this line, you know, grow the characters, because like when they first start off, they were trying to play it safe, you know, make the 7 safe characters, the most popular one: Sonic, Tails, Shadow, Eggman, Knuckles, Metal Sonic, and Super Sonic. And now we finally got a Mighty figure out of this deal, and we're gonna get a classic Sonic in Wave 4, I think, and a Super Shadow, and we're gonna get a classic Eggman, aka Dr. Robotnik, in the 4-inch scale, and I can't wait to see how that would look like. And we are going to have re-releases of Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles in Wave 6, but we finally gonna get an Amy figure. An Amy figure. We've been waiting for so long for Amy to be in the Jakks Pacific line. Yeah, she was in the plushie, and she was this with the Bendy figures, but now we're getting like a proper figure of this character. I can't wait to see how she would turn out to be. and we're gonna get a 2.5 inch civil. You know, I think that's gonna be cool. I might not get that, but I do want the 4 inch of civil the hedgehog whenever they do make one. So yeah, I hope that Jakks Pacific keep the line. I hope they make more characters. You know, I want to see probably classic Tails at this deal, like a classic 4 inch and a 2.5 inch Tails, a classic Knuckles in the 4 inch scale and the 2.5 inch scale, a classic Amy in the 4 inch and 2.5 inch, classic Ray in the 2.5 and 4 inch, and the list could go on and on. Even a classic Melody Sonic would be in the 2.5 inch scale and the 4 inch scale, you know. And I want to see Wooge. You know, we need a Wooge figure. Like, the last time we saw a Wooge figure was back in 2005, I want to say, when Sonic X was still out, and Toad Island had the rights to make Sonic Toys. So that was the last time we saw a Wooge figure, and a cream and cheese figure. So we hope Jazzro was going to make a Wooge figure, but somehow that's got discontinued. So we hope that Jakks Pacific could bring us a Wooge figure, and a cream the Web figure, and the cheese the Chow figure. And let's see, make them a Blaze the Cat figure. It's the Chaotix, SBO Victor, Charmy, the Babylon Woj, Jet the Hawk, Wave the Swallow, Stone the Albatross, you know. Let's make, heck, Super Civil. And, you know, we know that Chick is not gonna do the Free to Fighters fish, you know why? Because, you know, that's a thing in the past, and we looking at it now. But I hope that Jakks Pacific do keep this line. You know, this line is going on strong with us Sonic fans and toy collectors and kids who like playing toys who like Sonic. You know, this is a good thing for kids to play. We know these are kid toys, but at the same time, we see us people who grew up with Sonic and like Sonic is a fan of the Sonic games and the Sonic franchise in general, see these as a new wave of the characters in the figure form now. But I hope that, you know, Jakks Pacific keep the license for Sonic, you know, like how they do with their Mario line. I hope they keep the license. I hope they expand the characters. Well, I just hope they do. So with that said, please leave a like of this video, leave a comment down below, and subscribe to this channel if you're new here. If you want to watch my other figure, go watch the 2.5 inch classic Sonic figure. I might put that in the link down below. And if you want to buy these guys yourself, I'll put the link also down below. So I see you guys next time.